So a fast growing up thing to find yourself being shot at by people from your own country. I mean, weird experience.
Absolutely. In 6 months I was at Exeter College taking A-levels, playing a bit of rugby and a bit of football and that, messing around, hanging around like students did, to then, you know, working in a war environment, because actually Crossmaglen and Fort Kill in those days was not a very pleasant place. I mean, a lot of people were killed down there, and you know, there was a serious amount of hate. You know, they had their own beliefs, the Republicans had their own views, but this was a Republican area. And Northern Ireland was at a period of when there was a lot of smuggling coming across the border, and those areas were very difficult. We couldn't, for example, run normal convoys down to Crossmaglen and Fort Kill. You had to fly in by Wessex, and you were given support, and the area was secure when you landed at the base. But a couple of times we would go and build an OP or something, observation post, and we'd have to have massive protection because the equipment would have to be moved by road, and they knew we were coming. And in those days they used to put these bombs underneath the culverts, and they'd set them off by command wire. Now, in those days it was quite a challenge, but it was relatively simple to find the bombs and find the command wire, because there'd always be a trail back to the firing point. Nowadays it's remote control. Right. Much more difficult, and you're talking about the electromagnetic spectrum and electronic warfare. In those days it was much simpler, you know. But there were some horrendous times, you know. I remember one of the chefs, he stupidly had gone out and he got invited back. He was in Belfast, he was with a unit there, and he'd gone drinking and in a loyalist area, but for some reason got mixed up, and it was totally illegal. Some girls invited him back, got locked in a garage. A local IRA man was right, and he was shot in the head and found the next day. And it was those kind of experiences. You'd walk under the Divis flats in Belfast and they'd be pushing breeze blocks off to try and hit you, you know. That was at 19 years old, 6 months after college. It was quite a way to start, really.
Yeah, fast way of growing up.
Yeah.